So let's go. So the new normal on retail. I'm going to talk a little bit about what we have learned so far from March of 2020, last year, and from now on, from today. So I would like to start about making a comparison for those who like comics and superheroes. For me, and especially for retail, 2020 was like the Hulk. Smashed a lot of business, smashed our heads with all his wrath and rage, and destroys a lot of things that we know. And this year, early this year, I would say the best image that could tell us about what was the beginning of 2021 was the moment right after the Hulk was going back. It's becoming Bruce Banner again and starting to figure things out. Where am I? What hell has just happened here? Our things are going to stay like this? And right now, I would say things are getting better, worldwide, Europe, Asia, Brazil, in the US, the sales are rising again. That's a great news. After this great dip, you see here, this point in 2020, we reached the bottom, I would say, in the past, at least 10 to 15 years in sales and revenues. And right now we are getting back, and we're getting back on track. Sales are rising. E-commerce also, of course, I would say e-commerce is responsible for most of this comeback, I would say. But also the stores, the countries are open again, and the brick and mortar stores are getting back to normal. People are tired of being at home, getting sick of not going out and do business and talk to people. And we like to go out, we like to see, we like to buy, we like to shop. So that's a great opportunity for all retailers in the industry to evolve and to make it better, all the shopping journey a better thing. Because, well, prior from the pandemic, prior from the COVID, I would say we were tired of the same way retailers used to make the things. So what we know about consumer behavior so far, and what we know what people want. So there are two major issues about our what consumers are concerning right now, that it's safety and it's convenience. Let's say that in longer terms, I strongly believe that convenience is going to be the new mantra. Why? Well, because safety is a very can be very subjective. This picture, for instance, was taken last year during summer in England, during the peak of the pandemic. So people, they don't, well, unfortunately, people are not very well concerned about their safety, or they have their own private conception what is safety. So let's put safety besides. We need to clean our hands. We're gonna probably wear the masks for the masks for a little longer. But convenience is the real word that we have to pay a lot of attention and effort from now on. So let's understand what convenience stands from. Customer data, simplicity and agility, and omnichannel. So let's see each one of them. Customer data. So it's time. We are in 2021. We need to put together all the data that we can. We need to improve the way we understand. We need to improve the way we capture and manage the data from our customers, because the customers need to be recognized. Isn't it nice when you go to a store and a sales representative says, "Hi, Ricardo, how are you? Welcome back." You say, "Hi." Well, yes, that's nice. It's very nice to feel like humans and not say, "Hi, sir, how are you? What would you be interested for? I'm here to help you." This is general speaking. Let's try to show our customers that we know them, so we can target promotions, we can personalize offers. We can say, "Hi, Ricardo, welcome back. I see from the last purchase that you made that you were not very happy because you rated us like in 3 stars because of the quality of our service. We weren't very fast. So we would like to improve your new experience. So I'm gonna ask here Gisele to help you, and she's a real expert in running sneakers. And I know that you have this kind of different way that you like to run, and you run 5K, and so this is amazing. So this is very simple. When I say like that, you say, "Well, Zeh, but isn't that happen? Isn't it happening?" And I said, "No." How? You can tell me, how many times have you been in a store that people talk it to you like I just talked? It doesn't happen because they don't know who you are, because they don't put all the data that they have. Sometimes, most of the times, believe me, they have the data. They know Ricardo, they know Zeh, they know Rebecca, but they don't know that she is the Rebecca, the one who shopped online and who didn't like the experience and bought 3 times in the last month. And it's a very poor track of the record. So it's time now, in order to offer better experience, in order to move to the other topics that I mentioned, that it's agility, that it's convenience, that it's omni-channel, you need to have the data well managed. And then the final step of the data is the loyalty. It's to value the time, it's to value all the purchase for the next purchase, it's to engage in longer terms. It's just like a human relationship. The first, you need to know the person, then you need to make sure that this person, that you offer this person what they want, what he or she wants, and then you have to make a lot of effort in trying to engage this person for the next month, the next year, the next 10 years. And that's why the loyalty programs are on the rise. Well, we have been talking, Professor Ricardo would surely remember when we used to talk about loyalty programs 20 years ago. But retailers, they still don't know how to do it. And why they don't know how to do it? Because they don't know how to manage the data. 83% of US customers says loyalty programs make them more likely to continue to do business with the brand. 83%, that is huge. And they say they want, but it's not 83% says that they have already been doing or engaging to these programs, because retailers simply don't know how to do it. It's a great chance, it's a great opportunity here to start working for you service designers of the future. It's a great way to engage in this service programs, the service design programs with these loyalty issues, because customers value that. And next, the simplicity. It's time to make things easier, to make things faster, to make things more fluid, brighter, easier. That's our goal from now on. Well, especially us designers, we are here in the Word to make the Word easier for all the process. So it's time to put all the effort that we have to review the process, to review the product, to review the service in order to guarantee this very fluid buying process. From the search, from the web search, until the conversion in store. So it's a great way when we say, what is this safety feeling that I have inside a store? When you go to a store and you shop it very easily, in a very fast way, you feel more safer. You feel safer. You feel safer because it's easier to make all of that process. So it's a great time, and there's a lot of companies doing that, promising shop in only 60 seconds and receive in the next 60 minutes. That's a great promise. And there's a lot of companies doing things right now because they value your time. They understand that you don't have time, you don't want to waste time shopping, and you don't want to waste time waiting to receive your shoppings. Amazon has always been done a great work in trying to make all the process easier and simpler for those who has experienced the Amazon Go or the lockers. It's a very easy to understand. It's very easy to operate. You don't even have to almost know how to read to understand all this process. And this is what it makes great, because it's very inclusive. It's good for everybody. Now they are trying to make it simpler, the process for the chore shopping, to buy things that we don't want to buy, but we need to buy. Who wants to buy diapers? Well, in your age, it's not a great thing, but in our age, for those who have kids, buy diapers, you always remember to buy the diaper when it's over. And sometimes that happens, or most of the times that happen, 11 at night, 11 p.m. So when we remember to buy water or toilet paper or dog food, so Amazon created a scale that you put all this merchandise on the top, and it automatically reorders, or at least notifies you when the time it's come for you to rebuy it. And this is the chore shopping that I mentioned. It's that things that you don't have a pleasure to buy. So Amazon is trying, of course, make great profit, because they are putting a lot of effort in trying to make our life easier. You don't have to think about it. You just have to live. You just have to live. So Aldi also is doing a great job when they put less different kinds of merchandise inside their stores, their supermarket. That makes all the buying process easier and faster. And that's a great experience, because it's a great price. It's a very low price in a very nice, in a very neat, in a very fast way. Who won't engage on that? Casper make a revolution in the mattress buying process when they just launched one, like 10 years ago, they had only one type of mattress. Now they have 3 types of mattress. And when we go to their website, it's right there, right in front of you, the 3 different types with 3 different prices, and you just decide it. In about 15 seconds, you can decide what kind of mattress you want. And when you go to a regular mattress competitor, it's kind of complex way, because you can you can shop by size, you can shop by brand, you can shop by comfort, you can shop by type. For Christ's sake, I just want to buy a mattress. Don't make my life more complex and more difficult than it already is. So sometimes when you see and you review all the consumer's necessities, all the buyer's goals on the process, it's right there is the chance for you to make it simpler, because that's what people want. And that comes a part of the omni-channel. For those who have never heard this expression, it's, well, we have been talking that a lot in the past 10 years, but it's time to take it serious now, because omni-channel, omni-shopping, it's the brand wherever, whenever, and whoever is willing to buy it. So it's omni. Omni means everywhere, all for all people, all the time. When you need my brand, I will be there. If you want to shop online, I will be there. If you want to buy from a desktop, I will be there. If you want to buy me from your cell phone, I will be there. If you want to order online and pick up store, I will be there. If you want to pay in cash, I accept cash. If you want to pay in credit card, in transfer, in a wire transfer, well, so you got the whole picture. So being omni, it's being conscious of who your customer is and what they want. So now you can have a personal shopper make the shopping for you, shopping your groceries for you. You can curbside. It's now, prior from the pandemic, the curbside pickup was not a huge thing. Right now, everybody fell in love with this very convenient, very easy, very fast way to shop. You don't have to park, because one of the hardest things to do was find a spot on the parking lot. Now you don't have to leave your car. You can go shop with your pajamas. You can go almost with your underwear. If you want to go, you can shop because you don't have to leave your car. It's the way you want. Now we have the dark stores phenomena. The dark stores are those stores who had to be closed during the pandemic. But now these stores, due to the reduce of the demand for the brick and mortar stores, these stores are becoming fulfillment center and pick up orders for the e-commerce platforms of this same brand. So this expression, dark stores, will increase a lot for the next months and the next years, are increasing. And also the stores are evolving to become live stream platforms. People are live streaming from the store. The sales representative are becoming actors, live streaming process. And here in Brazil and Asia, it's a huge thing in Asia, especially in China. But here in Brazil, 28% of Brazilian customers consider live commerce a better way to shop. Almost one third of Brazilians love to go live streaming for shopping. And 32%, literally one third of the customers prefer social media. So people say, well, but there's still a lot of people that likes to get in their cars, to go to traffic, to find a spot on the parking lot, to park the car, to walk around, to go to the store, and to find out that the product it's no longer available. But there are still people who like to do that. So that's why there's a lot of this click to brick phenomena, that companies like Amazon, like Allbirds, like Warby Parker, like Casper, as I mentioned, that companies that were born online and now they have brick and mortar stores. It's the phygital era, where you combine in a very synergistic way the online with the offline buying process. And Nike, just for here to finish, Nike is doing a great job in integrating all of their channels, all of their shopping channels, in a great way, in a very fluid way. So their direct-to-consumer strategy is based on data. So they have a lot of data. And where is the data? The data they capture from the app, the Nike Plus app. So they understand all of the consumer behavior. They know where you are running, with whom you're running, if you're running alone, how many miles you're running, what kind of shoes you are running with, what kind of apparels you are running. If you're not running, if you're playing tennis, if you're playing soccer, playing football, whatever, whichever. I mean, they know in a very intelligent way, well, let's not get into this topic if it's invasive or not invasive, but you're opting in when you go to their app. So if you're using the app, they can put all your information together and then deliver a great experience. And they have large stores like their House of Innovation stores that they have on New York, for instance. They have smaller stores. They have those stores that they know where they will open their next store based on the usage of the app. And that's how they're building their loyalty. That's how they are engaging more and more and more all of their customers, because they feel all of the Nike customers know that wherever you need Nike, Nike will be there.